Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the language of business. Today we're diving into a report about a resignation, which, let's be honest, is usually corporate speak for something more interesting than someone just deciding to leave. Think more fired and less found a better opportunity. This company is SigmaTron International, and we're going to look at why their Executive Vice President of West Coast Operations suddenly left. And before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. Join us there to discuss these filings and learn even more. So this is a Form 8K which companies file when something important happens that investors need to know about quickly. It's like the business world's version of breaking news. The date of the event reported is April 30, 2025, so it's pretty recent. Here is the key part, item 5N02, which is about departures of directors or certain officers. In plain words, this section tells us when someone important leaves the company. Rajesh B. Obadiah resigned from his position as Executive Vice President West Coast Operations of SigmaTron International. The report makes sure to state that his resignation is not related to anything bad happening within the company, operations, policies, or practices of the company. So what does this mean for SigmaTron? Well, it depends. If Upadhyaya was crucial to the company's West Coast operations, this could be a big deal. Maybe he had key relationships with clients, or maybe he was the one driving innovation in that division. If that is the case, the company might face challenges in the short term as they find someone to replace him and ensure smooth operations. And on the other hand, maybe his role wasn't that critical and the company has a solid team in place that can easily absorb his responsibilities. In the end, it's hard to tell without more information. However, anytime a high-level executive leaves a company, it raises questions. What was the real reason for his departure? Was there a disagreement about the company's strategy? Was he poached by a competitor? These are the questions investors will be asking. Let's see if we can find the financials to see how the company is doing. Unfortunately, this report doesn't include any financial tables. It's a report about personnel changes and not a quarterly or annual report. This information isn't enough to make a proper assessment of the company direction. Still, the market hates uncertainty, and the sudden departure of a high-ranking executive creates uncertainty. And the sudden departure of a high-ranking executive creates uncertainty. And the sudden departure of a high-ranking executive creates uncertainty. And the sudden departure of a high-ranking executive creates uncertainty. And the Sigma departure of a high-ranking executive creates uncertainty. And the sudden departure of a high-ranking executive creates uncertainty. Alright, that's our quick breakdown of this 8K filing. What's your take on this executive departure? Do you think it's a red flag for SigmaTron? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps. And subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate filings. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.